So, in my last tutorial I showed you how to star lace your Knu Skools. In this one I'm going to show you how to diamond lace them. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the tongue and push it down in the shoe. And that means we can get to the holes more easily on either side. I'm going to start the lacing by bringing the lace down up through the first hole on the outside of the shoe. And then I'm going to pass the lace across the shoe and bring it up through the first hole on the inside. And then to make sure that the laces are the same length as I come up the shoe, bring the two ends of the laces together, pull up, make sure you've got rid of any little twists. These laces are particularly thick and they do tend to twist quite easily, and then you'll have the same length. So I'm going to start with the outside lace first. I'm going to come across the shoe and bring it down through the third hole on the inside. So I'm going to miss out a hole and go for the next hole. I'm then going to take the inside lace, bring it across the shoe, miss out a hole and put it down through the third hole on the outside. And as I bring the laces across all the time, I'm trying to flatten the laces out so I don't get any twists. And keeping that lace in my hand, I'm going to come back on myself and I'm going to bring it up through the second hole on the outside of the shoe. So even underneath here where the holes are, I'm going to try and keep those laces flat as possible. So bring it up, making sure that sits nice and flat as it runs on the inside. Then I'm going to take the inside lace, I'm going to keep it on that side and bring it up through the second hole on the inside. Then I'm going to take the outside lace, I'm going to bring that across the shoe and put it down through the inside fourth hole. Now as I bring that across, because the laces are so thick, sometimes you get a little bit of twisting like this. So it's a good idea just to kind of twist it around a little bit before you bring it across, and then you'll get a nice flat lace. So this is going to go on the inside fourth hole. Then I'm going to take the inside lace, I'm going to bring that across the shoe to the outside fourth hole. And then every now and again I'm just going to pull the shoe out a little bit. Because the tongue is so thick, by the time you bring it back up, it takes up quite a bit of the shoe. So to make sure it's comfortable for your foot to fit in it, you need to make sure that this style is kept relatively loose. So I'm going to bring this lace back on itself and it's going to come up through the third hole. So because you've already got a lace in there, give it a good push, bring it up through, and then twist your lace ready so it sits nice and flat when you bring it across. Then take the inside lace, bring it back on itself and bring it up to the third hole. Then we're going to take the outside lace, we're going to bring it across and put it down through the inside fifth hole. So again, just flatten it out a little bit, pull on it and flatten it. And take it down the fifth hole. Then take the inside lace, bring that across the shoe and put it in the outside fifth hole. And then again, I'm going to just pull it out to make sure all the laces are overlapping, sitting nice and neatly on top of each other. Then take the outside lace and you're going to bring it back on itself and you're going to bring it up through the outside fourth hole. Then take the inside lace, bring that back on itself and bring it up through the inside fourth hole. Then take the outside lace, bring it up, across and into the inside sixth hole. And then take the inside lace across the shoe and bring it down through the outside 6th hole. Just tighten it up a little bit where you need to keep it nice and neat. And then we're going to take the outside lace, bring it back on itself and bring it up through the outside 5th hole. Then take the inside lace, bring that back on itself and up through the 5th hole. Then take the outside lace, bring it across and put it down the last hole on the opposite side of the shoe. And then bring the inside lace across the shoe to the last opposite hole. I'm just going to adjust them now, just make sure they all sit in that really lovely diamond look. Now at this stage you can do two things. You can either take the ends of the laces and put them down either side of the tongue as you bring the tongue back up and tuck those laces in. So you've got this look, just making sure it sits all nice and flat. So that's one way you can do it. Alternatively, you can add a loosely lace feel to it by bringing these two laces out, putting the tongue back down into the shoe just for a moment, and then you take the two laces and you're going to bring them out through the last two holes. So I'm going to flatten it out, bring it back on itself so I can get underneath this lace. Helps if you push the lace out of the way a little bit. And then you pull this one through, twist it over so it kind of hangs down a little bit, just like it would on a loosely lace. That's about enough, I think, to make it look like it's got a loose lace look to it. And then do the same with this one, pull this one out too. Make sure that they're both the same length as each other. And then you've got these two loops here and they'll go down either side of the tongue when you pull the tongue up. They get hidden under there so you don't see them. And there you've got your kind of loosely lace, diamond lace, Knu Skool Vans. So whichever way suits you. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe for future tutorials. Thanks for watching.